Welcome to part 93 of the Male Hunter Baby Challenge, Season 2. And in this episode, FiFi and Gibble are born. Bunny, Cleasby, Duke, and Ernst age up. So, yeah, some birthdays, which is good. Wait. Yeah, that means Duke and Ernst age up to toddlers. Yep. That's right. And I don't think... Wait, FiFi and Gibble age up twice this episode. No, wait. Bunny and Cleasby... I read the first thing in the sentence where FiFi and Gibble are born. Anyways, Bunny and Cleasby age up twice because they age up in the beginning and they age up toward the end. And now they're going to be teenagers, and then by the end they're going to be young adults, and they move out. Yeah, FiFi and Gibble will be born during the episode, which is good, obviously. So, in the last episode, it was 24 hours ago that I did commentary for episode 92. And I suggested on my Lex homepage, a theme, the next theme I could build for Lex. And of course, within 24 hours, there's only been one response. Pattern, like the episode eating pattern. Pattern. What's that? Seriously, what is that? What can I get out of that? What kind of Lex would I get out of that? I guess I did everything. When I did the first version of a castle Lex, I'm thinking about building another one, but this time with custom content. Yeah, because I downloaded some custom content. But who's really all going to live in these places, to be honest? I downloaded some custom content, fairy windows and doors. Last night, all I could dream about was building houses. Take all my Lex houses that I built in Sims 4, all the themes that I haven't used, I wrote them all down, and built them. That's all I could think about was building them. I built the island these are the houses I built in Sims Free Play. Island Getaway, apartment, chalet, a red version of a glass Lex, a daycare Lex, haunted, wizard cottage, French style, Easter, fairy enchanted, Christmas, frozen, country homestead, Latin villa, gingerbread, and spa. Now, the ones that I recreated in Sims 4 are the Island Getaway, which island houses that I built, obviously. The apartment Lex, which is the duplex version. The chalet, which is the log cabin. And technically it's not a chalet, but I'm going to call it that. The red version, which is the one Stanley Tweedle lived in the first generation. A haunted Lex, there's a video for that. The wizard cottage, yes. The Christmas Lex, there's a video for that. The frozen Lex, which is a video for that too. And gingerbread. That video is coming soon. Hopefully in October. Sometime in October it's coming out. So what I haven't done is I don't want to build a daycare. I really don't. French style Easter, fairy enchanted, country homestead, Latin villa. Latin villa would kind of be like, heck, what do you call it? Like a temple. Just replace it with... I built something like a temple, but I didn't have the funky stairs that you can do now. So I might there's some builds that I've created in Sims in the beginning that I think about recreating. Some Simmers do that. Some Simmers, YouTubers, whatever, they do that. They take their builds and they recreate them. They just redo them. Like, new stuff has come out. Okay, in Rune Lust, there's a 2-story penthouse that the matriarch lives in, Charles Jefferson. He's the matriarch, and he lives in this 2-story penthouse. I think about renovating it. Sure. I don't think I'll make a video of it, but it's going to update probably the furniture and stuff, but who knows? I finally figured out, this is what I figured out. I'm surprised no one's asked me, but in case somebody does, how did the Jeffersons get their fortune? It's a very good question. Starting from Lionel Jefferson, maybe even before Lionel Jefferson, which is Charles's father. Before even that, how did the Jeffersons get their fortune? No, I'm here to answer your question. I finally figured it out. Clocks. Maybe the first Jefferson ancestor to come to America from Ireland was a clockmaker. Made his money that way. So there was an investment in clocks, and that's how they made their fortune. So there's that. And so Charles will have all these different types of clocks around his house, even if some of them don't work. And some people would question all these clocks, questioning Charles, saying, it must be a pain in the butt to wind all these, and especially turn the clocks back during daylight savings time. But not all of them work. But they're there for looks and aesthetic. It's just there. They don't all work. And why is Kai playing in my trash? Kai, do I go in there and trash your house? Maybe I should. Just go the next generation Stan's gonna steal from something from his house. Why'd you trash the place, man? What's wrong with you, Kai? Do I trash your house? No, I do not. And you had the nerve to trash my house? How dare you? I don't trash your house. Also, I've downloaded some custom content, like, mostly, it's like a stove. It's something like, medieval, like stoves you've seen, like, in medieval times. It's custom content. They got them for low and medium all heights. Dang it, I downloaded some medieval stuff. I might build a medieval, like, if anyone's played Sims Free Play, you would know that you wish you had some of the furniture and stuff that they had for, like, different themes. Like, they had Christmas themes, they had Easter themes, they had Christmas. They had, of course, Valentine. They had Halloween and Frozen and gingerbread. I mean, you kind of wish they had different types of themes for every update. And I kid you not, you kind of wish you had some of this stuff in Sims 4. What kind of would work for a gingerbread house is that it'll work in Sims 3, because Sims 3 had a Katy Perry Sweet Treats pack. that don't work for a gingerbread house. I wish they made something like that for them before. Some stuff I could use to make a gingerbread house that actually work. I did find cupcake tables and chairs. And wow. I found a candy bar single bed, nightstands, lamps that look like melted ice cream cone hanging lights. It's cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's cool. You also have like cookie outdoor lights. It's amazing. I like it. What else cupcake theme we had? There was a cupcake kids art table. It was cool. I do have that built, so. And there was these whistleblowers that look like candy cane sticks. You size them up, and yeah, that's what I use that as peppermint sticks. Oh, I sized up some of the cupcakes and the ice cream cones and the debug stuff. The debug ice cream cones and cupcakes around the yard. Also, I downloaded some candy canes to stick in the yard, like around the pool. You will see the build. You will not be disappointed. You love the build, which you will see next month. I really want to put it up now, but I really want to put up some 100 videos. I already have the videos planned till the end of the month. I really want to stick to it since it's getting so close to the end of the month. And we got Stan freaking out when... That's why she's giving birth. She wanted to age up Duke and Ernst before she gave birth. Okay, cool. I don't know why Stan can age them up while she was giving birth. Of course, Stan's freaking out. He's too busy freaking out. FiFi and Gibble. FiFi, in season 3, starting from Gametown, Boomtown, and Gondola, there was a guy named FiFi who didn't like being born on hanging out on Gametown because he didn't fit in. So when Kai came over with his moss to get food for the legs, FiFi took advantage of the situation and took all of Kai's moss and went over to Planet Fire and became friends with Duke. Gibble is one of the teenagers on episode Wake the Dead in season 2. He was the one that always hung out with Enox. I liked Wake the Dead. when Enoch, Zev, and Kanana and Stan were in the cryopod, just realizing that Kai isn't Kai, he's an assassin and out to kill everyone because Enoch told him to. And Enoch looks at Stan's like, "Don't you got any weapons or something?" And then Stan looks at him like, "He's a killing machine, you little turd." funny. And then at the end, once Kai run out of proto blood, and they're putting him back in cryostasis, and they're trying to get him back to normal. And then when he opens his eyes, and he scares everybody. He says, "Be careful how you wake me." He's in some 90s and he was screaming, and he was like, it was funny. Man, what's the last episode? What episode am I on again? Dang it, I just finished up Game Town. I'm just about to finish Game Town. I'm at the part where where Prince had given Stan a second chance to blow up planet water. On the bridge, just before, and this is just right before Prince is trying to convince Zev. He's trying to distract her so he can let Stan blow up planet water. And it doesn't work, really. But still, it was an effort on Prince's part. They try and distract Zev, give Stan enough time to blow up planet water. I'm just now at that part. Of course, I'm rewatching Lex, okay? I like just rewatching Lex. Part of me just wants to just jump into random episodes. Last night, I had a couple of dreams. One, I was dreaming about building houses, some of my Lex houses that I built in Sims Free Play. And the other one, I was dreaming about the episode it was Apocalypse Now. And it had the Pope Rhoda in it, and President Priest and First Lady Bunny, and they were in Vietnam, and the president had to give a speech and stuff like that. I want to watch that episode now. Yeah, now I want to watch it. I think I'm watching it tonight before I go to bed. It's just jump right into just random episodes in season 4. Not watch them in order. Just pick an episode and watch it. Sometimes I try to avoid Yo because I try to avoid crying. That episode is so sad. Everybody says goodbye to each other. It's so freaking sad. In case I'm not going to spoil it to those who haven't seen it, because there's new people discovering Lex just about every day. And some people who are just discovering Lex haven't got to the finale yet. But those discovering Lex and haven't got to the series finale episode, oh my gosh, you're going to cry. I try to avoid movies and TV show endings to avoid crying, because that's what I do. And I'm trying to avoid it at all times. I also try to avoid movies that make me cry at all times. She crying. What the heck? First she was singing happy. They're both crying. What the heck? Why are you both crying? It's your birthday. I can't wait for them to move out. I seriously can't wait for them to move out. Because they're driving me nuts with their crying. And they're boo-hooing. Come on, to get that episode Mort in season 4. When Stan and Zev are hiding out, and Kai are hiding out from the police for their blame on being part of the Prime Ridge massacre. You gotta watch Prime Ridge to understand that. But they're fugitives. They're hiding out in a mortuary, and this guy Mort agrees to hide them so they can, because he wants some of Kai's proto-blood. I don't know. He agreed to hide them. I know that. Because they said the Lexers and Stan was like, we are not fugitives. I swear to you. So they figured to pass some time for Kai to thaw out, to regain because Kai was running out of pearl blood, and they wanted him to be conscious enough to talk. Because Stan and Zev were trying to radio in 790 to get 790 to help them distract the police or something, trying to get the police to go away. And 790 refused to help Stan and Zev unless Kai tells him to do so. So 790 refuses to listen to Stan and Zev until Kai was conscious enough to give an order to 790. So this whole time while they're waiting for Kai to be conscious enough to give an order to 790, they pose as, I don't know what you call them, they comfort the loved ones who come in for funerals. I like for 790 I like for Stan to go, she's over there for you to do the boo-hoo thing. That's funny. And they're both like, why don't they just fire the bodies off into the protein bank like they did on the cluster? It's funny. Stan cracks me up. I'm not gonna lie. This is why I play him. Because he's funny. Drinking the last tea out of this pack, by the way. I still got another pack. Which means soon, this weekend, I'm going to need tea. And Zoe better stay out of my tea so it lasts longer. I got a question. This is for the mermaids. Can they eat lobster rolls? Would they be okay with that? With eating lobster rolls? I'm just curious. Okay. Are mermaids okay with eating lobster rolls? Because that's what Stan made. That's what they're all eating, was lobster rolls. Are mermaids okay eating that? Are they okay with eating seafood in general? Like with the shrimp cocktail? Are they okay with eating that too? Or is it just fish they'd have a problem with? I'm curious. Okay? I'm very curious. I don't know. Maybe I should test it out myself. Maybe I should get start recording the 4th generation. I'm on the last generation of Stanley Tweedle here. Maybe I should bake some stuff and see if he's okay with eating it. I don't know. I mean, if there are negative reactions toward the other seafood that's not fish, like the shrimp cocktail and the lobster stuff, I mean, I don't know. Are they okay with eating that? Are mermaids okay with eating that? There's a fly buzzing around, and I looked at my tea immediately. I'm going to tell you something. I think it was 6 years ago. This was before I moved my computer into my living room. I was sharing an office space in Zoe's room at the time. I was drinking my tea, had open bottle tea. I only had taken a couple sips out of it. and a fly landed right in it. Like, you gotta be kidding me. That's a joke. I had to dump the whole tea out. There was a whole bottle of tea. Whole 16-ounce bottle of tea wasted because a fly landed in it. Alright, so now I gotta be cautious about my... Always gotta have a lid on my tea. Because one, I'm clumsy. I can knock it over. Two, Zoe's also clumsy and could come in here and knock it over. Three, my husband's also clumsy and could come up here anytime and knock it over. Fly could land in it. That's number 4. I kid you not. Nothing's sacred around here. Anyways, I'm gonna give it another day, or else, I don't get the whole pattern thing. Somebody wanted patterns. Is it a pattern themed Lex? I don't get it. How can you make an episode themed Lex? I don't know. You can't really make pattern. There's some alien juice that looks like pattern in this game. I kid you not. They don't call it pattern. It's called alien juice. It's neat. It's called it looks like pattern. I kid you not. Anyways, the end of this episode. So stay tuned for part 94. Stan gets a new girlfriend, works on skills, and goes to a dance party.